What's up, guys? Got the truck out here. Nice little area. A lot of y'all want to know how to adjust the Mcgaughy suspension because it is adjustable up to 7 in the rear or down to 7 in the rear and up to 5, and then up front it's down to 5 and up to 3. So I'm gonna kind of show you the best I can without pulling off any of the wheels and tires, how to raise and lower and what settings I'm running it on right now. Alright, so we'll start with the rear. This is the 6-inch on the rear. It's not like low, or it's a 4.6 drop on the truck. It's not like terribly low at all. It definitely looks a lot better than what it did. So there's a hanger back here. Let's see if I can even see where the leaf spring goes. Okay, there's a hanger. And basically that hanger that bolts up to the frame right here, this frame, there's a hanger. If you didn't put that in there and you just put the leaf spring up into that hole, it would drop the rear 7 inches. If you wanted to do it 6 inches, that hanger needs to be, there's 8 holes. There's 2, you know, like right here, and then there's other 2 that bolt up. So 4 bolts go into the side, and if you want a 6-inch, you have to push it all the way up to the top of the bed. It needs to be as close as you can to the bed because it'll drop the body down. You're gonna have to bend this weld right here. You see this? Underneath, it's I don't know what the hell you call it. Anyway, I bet you the bracket's right here. So you just take some vice grips, and it's pretty easy to bend. You just bend it so that there's clearance because the bracket won't go all the way up. So you push it all the way to the top for 6 inches, and then if you don't want it, you leave the bracket hanging down. Let's see if I can, yeah, you see how it's all the way up there? See that? So these 2 holes are 6-inch. If you want a 5-inch, you do this hole down here, and then that hole up there, right there. And then that's your 5-inch, and you just bolt everything back up in here. So that's pretty much for the rear. Right now it's at 6. As you can see, it is all the way up. And see, we had to bend the weld right there, whatever they join together. Had to bend that so it'd slide up, and then that's where it goes, and there's bolts on this side. So that's how you do the back. And in front, the spindle itself is 2 inches, okay? So the spindle itself is a 2-inch drop, and then on the strut, when I get home, I'll pull it out. There are little, it's like spacers, right, in between them. Each spacer is 1/2 inch. So I don't know how many came on. I couldn't really be exact. I think there was like up to 6 or something, 6 or 8. I left 2 spacers on because I wanted the inch for the 4.6, you know, because it can go all the way down to 6, but I wanted another inch, so I left 2 of the little spacers on the strut, and then I put it all back in. But I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. So if you just want a 3-inch up front, leave all the spacers on, or no, sorry, take 2 of the spacers off, do the drop spindle, there's your 3-inch drop. If you want to do 4 inches up front, take 4 of the spacers off, drop spindles, and put it all back together. If you want to go 6 inches up front, take, I think, all the spacers off, and there you go. Then you have 6 inches up front. But yeah, I'm gonna go home right now, and I'm gonna show y'all what they look like. Well, I'm home now. So this is the spacer, okay, and there should be 6 of them on there, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think there's 6. If you take 2 off, there's an inch. Another 2 off, it's another inch. Last 2 off, it's all the way down. It'll be 6 inches, or no, 5 inches up front. Yeah. So yeah, these are what they look like. They just sit, you know, all of them just slide down on the strut, and then the cap that sits around up here in the right up top here, it'll catch it right there, and then that'll lower it and raise it or whatever. So these are what they look like, and about to clean the inside. Found a leak up in the back here, which is kind of weird. I saw water dripping inside, so don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and fix it and clean it, and gotta wash the truck. But anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, subscribe here. There will be more videos now with the truck, going out to meets and doing all that sort of stuff. The next video you will see is the drivability video, and I will post that later on this week.